All right, so your boy is finally home, and man, I've had myself quite a morning. But Brian Robinson Jr. has officially been traded to AP's old stomping ground, the San Francisco 49ers, for a sixth round pick. A guy who was going to inevitably be released. We ended up getting a pick back for him. Let's talk about it. What it do and what's going on, Washington Commanders Nation? It is Friday, August the 22nd, and the news that we've inevitably been waiting for since Ben Standig dropped the bomb on us over a week ago that he didn't think Brian Robinson was going to be on the final roster in 2025. Well, it's now come to a conclusion after 3 seasons in DC, averaging just under 800 yards a year. Brian Robinson is now a San Francisco 49er. AP was able to swing a sixth round pick, and ever since AP has gotten here in DC, it's been trades galore. We traded Jahan Dotson. We traded John Ridgeway. We traded for Marshawn Lattimore. We traded for Laramie Tunzel. We did a trade with the 49ers already this offseason, so AP has showed you that the line of communication with the Niners is always going to be one call or text away. But everybody, no matter how you felt about Brian Robinson, he was a true commander. He's a really good person off the field. I know we have jokes and shit about the shortcomings and limitations on the football field. Tremendous guy, resilient ass MFer, for real. Brian Robinson was shot and robbed his rookie year and still got his ass on that football field and ran for almost 800 yards that season. So regardless of how you felt about the dude, he was good people's, and he's a solid complementary style running back. The 49ers clearly seemed like the thirstiest team. They couldn't wait for him to potentially be on waivers once released and being claimed by another team. There have been a lot of running back thirst league-wide. You've been hearing it in all types of camps. So we got a trade. We got a sixth-round pick for him. I believe the fifth rounder that we traded for Debo was the one that we acquired from the Saints in the Marshawn Lattimore trade. There are so many trades going on here. Then the draft trade with Philadelphia. AP has not sat on his hands, and he has not shown that he is afraid to be aggressive and make a trade. And he's also not afraid to tell you that he hated, he despised, he was absolutely disgusted with how the roster was accumulated here during Ron Rivera's tenure as de facto president slash head coach slash face of the organization in the final days of Napoleon Bonaparte Snyder. But it is a new era in DC. We're going to be a running back committee. And as it looks right now, I think Bill is the head of that show. They're putting him in non-contact jerseys in practice when he's healthy. They are safeguarding, gatekeeping, and bubble wrapping our boy until week 1. I very highly doubt we see Bill in that Uber driver invitational tomorrow when Baltimore comes to town, and it's the Sam Hartman and Josh Johnson show. We don't need to go put him behind Foster Sorrell and newly acquired Nick Martin and George Fant. No, let's save him for the regular season so he can get active with Tunzel in front of him. Shit, it looks like Cosme may be back for week 1 of the season at this point. Dan Quinn been teasing us. He's been flirting the idea that Sam Cosme may be ready. So this is interesting, man. We're going into the season. I'm assuming we keep 4. Bill Krosky Merritt, Austin Eckler, old reliable, utility, Swiss Army knife. Chris Rodriguez Jr. has seen a transformation of his body and his physical form, and he's moving a little better. Shit, Brian Robinson looked good. Brian Robinson, this is the leanest I've seen him in his career. Not that he needed to be lean. He's a power back. He's a strong back. Doesn't always play like it, but he's that. What's been interesting during this process, make sure y'all smash that like button. Guys, we're 100 subscribers away from 20,000 subscribers on the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend to lock in with the guy. We're almost at 20,000. Let's get to 20K before the Commanders Kings live event on Sunday night at Crystal City Sports Pub. You can still donate to that, by the way, but the tickets are sold out. But Brian Robinson is a San Francisco 49er. Go be a sledgehammer. Go be great. And you will get on the field, B-Rob. You know Christian McCaffrey is one halfback stretch away from a season-long injury designation. So, B-Rob, eat. And you're in a Kyle Shanahan offense now. I'm happy for you, brother. I'm happy for you, Ken Folk. We both Robinsons. I'll still say what's up to you if I see you at the reunion. I promise, man. But what up, Paul? What up, Paul? Peters is a chess master. Hashtag raise hell. Hashtag raise hell for sure. Art DeLeon. Appreciate you for the 199. Let's fucking go. My man Rio. It's Art from San Antonio. San Antonio in the building, man. Shout out to Art. Shout out my boy K Marquez and his family out there in San Antonio as well. But how y'all feeling? How we feeling? We knew it was coming. We knew it was coming, but that takes me back to the Schoolhouse Rock video. Damn, all I thought about was Bill Nye the Science Guy. I didn't think about that. I am a Bill. I am a Bill sitting on Capitol Hill. That's a banger, right? That's a generational classic banger right there, man. My kids definitely aren't privy to it. We need to hip them to the classics, but is AP done making any trades? I don't know. I forgot who it was. Someone on the timeline foreshadowed that we may be trading another player on the roster. Not Terry, but another. I think it was Josh. And they said that we may not be done trading. So what other piece that was here before AP got here that they looking to move right now? We got some good signs back at practice yesterday. Noah Brown was out there in street clothes, but moving around on the side field with side field Terry. Hoodie up YN Terry until further notice. But it's nice seeing him back out there at practice. I see people like, oh my God, I don't want to see Terry out there with a hoodie on. It's so unprofessional. Listen, man, let them do what they got to do, man. Let them do what they got to do over there, man. Trade Payne. I don't think they traded Payne. I don't know. Payne's had a really productive offseason, and that Payne-Kinlaw duo up front might be everything we needed Allen and Payne to be. Bruh, Javon Kinlaw's going to be good. I told you when we signed him, I wasn't mad at the money we gave him because I think he could break out here. He's still young as shit. He's still 27. He's still 27, and he's a mammoth of a man. And this just might be the perfect scheme to bring out everything AP thought when he drafted him years ago. What up, Chris Sweezy? You were right. Ed really did win the war. He won the war. B-Rob won the battle. Ed run the war. Shout out to my brother Ed Oliver and the rest of the Commanders, Kings, Rico, and Louis T. I'm excited to get with y'all boys on Sunday night, but we got over 600 in the chat. This is the type of day I'm having today. I record a damn game preview, phenomenal video with Engraven's Raven video. That guy is a great content creator, over 80,000 subscribers, knows everything about his team and the league. Interview was phenomenal. Didn't realize till I listened to it back that my fucking webcam microphone decided to be my primary today. So I'm over here recording like I'm a prisoner in an underwater bunker or a submarine. Got me sounding like I was on that Xbox-controlled submarine that disappeared in the middle of the ocean last year. So that's how my morning started today. That's how my morning started. Almost got in a car accident. Friday traffic. Had another little kerfuffle. And my grocery pickup order was messed up. It was just one of those mornings where it felt like some Alexander and the no good, terrible, very bad day. It felt like everything was going wrong. But we here, though. We here, though. Some because he's mammoth. He is a mammoth, gargantuan human being. You know, Rio, are you going to change the jersey number on the Robinson jersey? Now I'm giving that jersey away. A first person that walk up to me at the Commanders Kings live event that wants a Brian Robinson Jr. extra large burgundy replica jersey, it's yours. It's your man. You say, Rio, let me get that B-Rob, man. Let me get that B-Rob. We always going to have many men, right? We always going to have that moment. I don't want to talk too much about Jaden's top 100 ranking because one, I'm still grieving. Two, I want that to be its own stream. I want that to be its own video. Right now, we're just here to talk about Brian Robinson Jr., Brian Keith Robinson Jr., who's no longer a part of the Washington Commanders. Ed going to be popping bottles in victory to be robbed. I keep telling Ed he need to come out the mini man because we're getting our own little intros on Sunday. Why do Eagles fans care so much about Jaden? Because they know they can have the hardware all they want to. Our quarterback's already more quarterbacky and better than their quarterback, but let them hate. And appreciate you for rocking with your boy for 11 months, by the way. Another San Antonian Patriots fan, though. Ever since the joint practice, I've been following you. Appreciate your witty references and positive attitude. I appreciate that. Fans of all teams are welcome on this channel. We have fun over here. I'm unhinged. I say whatever comes to mind, so bear with me. Sometimes it can get a little crazy. It can get off the rails, but we find a way to put it back on the track, and we push it along to the end of a stream. We'll talk about Brian Robinson to the Niners, and shout out to your Patriots. Y'all are in the other conference, so I can actually wish well on your season. Greg, appreciate you for the $1.99. Ed about to throw something on the grill. He about to throw something on the grill on a Friday. But what is our true expectations of the running back room in 2025? I expect a better offense. I expect a significantly better offensive line. I expect Jaden to be better. As long as Noah Brown and Terry get out on the football field, I'm not worried about the passing game because I think Debo, Terry, Noah Brown, Jalen Lane, and even a little bit of Luke McCaffrey sprinkled in. Lucas, as I call him. I think the offense is going to be fine. So there's going to be lanes for the running backs to run through, and having a guy like Bill that can quickly, like even on the touchdown run, we see that there's nothing but green grass, space, and daylight in front of him. But just how fast he quickly cut into, like, the decisiveness. Like, B-Rob probably scores on that play too. I know I joked and said he doesn't, but he would have made it look a lot harder. He would have been pinball bowling style, banging up against the center and the guard, word to Javon Kinlaw, and found his way to that crease and then scored. But LJ, what up, LJ? How we doing today, LJ? Washington made another move. I know we're waiting on the Terry McLaurin contract to come through, but Brian Robinson has officially been traded for 6. So what do we currently have in 2026? We have a first-round pick. We have a third-round pick. We have a 5th-round pick. We have 2 6th-round picks and a 7th. I believe, if I'm wrong, please correct me. We don't have a 2 and a 4 next year because of the Laramie Tunzel trade, because we gave up a 3, a 7, a 2, and a 4. So 3 and a 7 last year, a 2 and a 4 next year. So we recoup a 6th-round pick, and getting a 6th-round pick is big because we were releasing this player. This player was about to, just like Ben Standick told us, not be on the final roster. So congrats to Adam Peters and company for actually getting something for an asset that they were going to let hit the streets in a couple of days. But here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The running back room is looking very different, and boy, has the roster got very different since Peters got here. There are only 10 players. Remember, a roster consists of 53 or more players. Before they are finalized, it's over 90 players. There are only 10 Bamas that was on the roster prior to Adam Peters still here. Deron Payne, pre-Rivera. Terry McLaurin, pre-Rivera. We have now moved on to the Rivera age. These are the only players left from Ron Rivera's era of DC. Sam Cosmi, shout out to him. John Bates, shout out to him. Both of these guys are under long-term contract. Percy Butler, shout out to him. He just got extended for a year. Cole Turner, he's got another week to be here. He won't be on the roster Tuesday. Chris Paul, depth piece, he will be on the roster. Quan Martin, ascension, breakout player coming. Chris Rodriguez is going to play a major factor, and maybe we need to start considering more that Chris Rodriguez is going to get a lot more work and take over the Brian Robinson role in the offense this year. And then there's Andre Jones Jr., who occasionally flashes in the preseason for the team, but I don't see a final role on the roster or real niche here. But Shout out to Ron for the couple of things that he did get right in DC, and also for bottoming out in 2023, because we would not be where we are right now if it wasn't for that. But we wish Brian Robinson Jr. the best in his endeavors in San Francisco and in this league in general. Go be great, man. Go be great. Go produce and help lead the Niners back to the playoffs. But when players leave this team, I stop caring. I no longer care, for real, bro. We're on to bigger, better things. But shout out to him, though. Shout out to him, though. But we here. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt has no business being on a football field tomorrow versus the Ravens. And what are we expecting out of the room? If Bill on like 170 carries, because I don't see no reason to give him 200 carries in year one and then a committee. Give him 170, 175 carries. Give me 4.8, 4.9 yards a carry, and I'm good with whatever numbers come with that. We're not going to sit here and place these daunting expectations on a rookie 7th-round running back, but obviously his job has become a lot more important than the day he was drafted. What up, Coach Kev? Appreciate you for the $1.99 super chat. Terry, 4 years, $117 million, 79 guaranteed, just signed. That real? Or that's cap? That sounds cappy. That sounds very Captain America-like. That's definitely not real. Also, I don't think Terry get no 4-year deal from anybody in the league right now. Unless 1 year is completely voided. Can't see that at all. Can't see a 4-year deal at this current juncture, but we shall see. We shall see. B-Rob gone, though, y'all. I know it hurts. But it be like that in this league sometime, man. It be like that in this league sometime. That's why you got to be careful. You got to be careful when you're getting attached to players, because that's why I always tell people for jersey purchases, franchise quarterbacks, legends, or throw your name on the back of a jersey. Get a good quality jersey. Customize it with your name. As a fan, you were here before player. You're going to be here after a player. So why not put your name on the back of one? You always got to be careful when you're making a purchase of significance to a jersey. You know, cop you a 5 or cop a U jersey and call it a day. But we got a 6th-round pick back for B-Rob, and the running back room feels substantially younger. Well, he was already young, but Austin Ekeler is the only aged guy in the room. How would you guys sort the running back room? Let me see in the chat. How would y'all sort this room? How would y'all sort it out? Because the way I see it, I see Bill and Ekeler are the co-lead dogs in the room. Jeremy McNichols is the RB3, and C-Rod's there to mix it up with them as well, and he's our short yardage specialist. 21 jersey, always a special bet. Oh, yeah. That's always going to be. You know, would they trade Igbenogany to a team looking for? I mean, he having a good ass summer. You looked at hey, what up, Reedy and Z? Make sure y'all sub up to Reedy and Z, by the way. Great content, and they push it out on social media as well. Kenny asking the real questions. Who get number 8 now, y'all? This is the real question. Fuck everything else we talking about. We talking way too serious on a Friday afternoon. Join me in some bullshit, some mess. Who rocking number 7? I mean, whoa, my bad. Nobody's rocking number 7. My bad, Joe Theismann. Who's rocking number 8? Who is rocking number 8 for the Washington Commanders in the Lord's year of 2025? Chew on that one for a second. Quick bathroom break. I've been looking to find the best deal on Washington Commanders tickets for the 2025 season, which is why I want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sporting events, festivals, and more. The NFL is right around the corner, and MLB is in full swing. I love using SeatGeek. Recently used it, lock in my training camp tickets. Most notably, I was at the Grand National Tour with my son, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA at Northwest Stadium. SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 through 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And you know I had to come through for y'all using promo code RIO for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code RIO. RIO. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you again, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video. Shout out SeatGeek. Shout out SeatGeek. Promo code RIO. Shout out to everybody that's been texting me so far saying, Rio, I got $20 off this game. I got $20 off that game. Somebody hit me yesterday and said, Rio, I got $20 off the Christmas game versus Dallas. Use the code. It works. $20 off. We might as well do it since we got the we making a little sponsorship money in 2025 as we take this channel up to new heights. So who rocking number 8? Who y'all giving 8? I want to hear it. I want to hear it in the chat. What up, Mike V? P to DC. Rare to see a player remain on the same team for the majority of his career. Yeah, because, it's a business. And with the way things fluctuate now, players are getting more control and power over their lives and careers as they should have always had, even though the NFL cheats with stuff like the franchise tag and all this weird monopoly language that they got written into these contracts. But it's very rare. So I know exactly what you mean when you say that. Nah, number 8 need that stunk. He need that stank off it. Oh, that's crazy. B-Rob not trash though. You know, Forbes wasn't rocking 8. It wasn't Jamin Davis in 8. Brian Robinson at least produced. It wasn't nothing crazy. The production was not nothing crazy, but he most certainly did produce for her. We gotta do him like that. We don't gotta do him like that. Moving some things around in the house right now. So the bare bones setup should be back to normal in a couple of days, but we done traded B-Roll. Who we giving 8? Hey man, Bill, slide in 8, bro. I know y'all like the 32 of them because it's real running back tradition. Man, get that boy in a single digit. 8's supposed to have some speed to it. 8 on a slow player never looked right. That's a part of my reason because numbers matter so much to me. Part of the reason that it used to blow me watching B-Rob, bro, because we're watching a single digit on a running back on a plotter. Like, that don't even look right. That don't feel right. None of the above. Clara Goodman, appreciate you. Clara, or does that say Sierra? I'm blind. Sierra. Clara. Oh, my God, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. I can't see. Bill and C-Rod, I believe they split share in Eckler. They've been using him a lot in return, so I don't care. Oh, I don't know if he'll be first because we use him in a lot of special teams. This is true. I think the Bill's going to be that head guy, though. Bill's going to be the head of the room. And shout out to my guys, Kenny and Reb over on the Fence podcast who had the interview with Bill the other day. Beat me to it. We love to see that, man. We love to see content creators eating out here. There's room for everyone else to eat in the space. Door Gunner, get the Gentleman's Club to sponsor the channel. We got to. We're going to be right up the street on Sunday at Crystal City Sports Pub. Maybe I can walk up the street to Crystal City Restaurant, tell them to sponsor the channel. We support the tits over here, man. Mark is right. Appreciate you for the $199. Bill got 8. I like that. I would like to see him in 8. I would like to see him in 8. That would be clean. That would be clean. My friend just hit me and said, thank you and your beautiful team for the running back that we needed. No, thank you. Thank you. Because we was about to cut him. We were going to cut him in a couple days. Please, thank you. You know, you're far too kind. We needed that. But we got 800 in the building right now. Mariota, he matters. He's very important to this thing. Man, put all the single digits on a starter. Put him on a starter. Like Noah Igbenogany's having a phenomenal summer. He shouldn't be wearing number 6, and he shouldn't have been wearing no damn number 1 last year. Like, put that number on a starter, man. Put that number on a damn starter, dog. Bill need to switch to 8. That shit would look clean. It would probably feel a little weird because that's his dog, but give JD number 8. Who, McKissick? I know we're not talking about 5. We ain't talking about 5. We just lost our power running back. And not to be dismissive or harsh, I think Chris Rodriguez can do everything that Brian Robinson Jr. is capable of. Thank you for the 6th round pick. I know. Shout out to San Francisco. We done dipped from the San Francisco well that Adam Peters comes from twice in one offseason. One time for the Debo trade, and now for the Brian Robinson Jr. trade. We're going to be live on the channel tomorrow. We're going to be live on the channel tomorrow for a watch party, unfortunately. You know, I don't know what we're really going to be watching, enjoying, and tuning into. It's going to be the Sam Hartman versus Cooper Rush Invitational. It's going to get nasty, but we're going to have fun on the channel still. We're going to have fun on this. We're going to have fun on the channel still. 23 is clean on. Yeah, don't touch him. Don't touch him. Don't touch him. Leave him exactly where he was. Lattimore's in number 2 now. He switched back to his Ohio State College number. C-Rod Beefy. C-Rod, what Skip Bayless say? C-Rod has girth and tonnage. I think he can do everything B-Rob does, man. You know? You think we are done with trades? I will never say never about anything because Adam Peters has shown you that he's unpredictable and that we are liable to do something at any and all times. So who knows? But Uber Driver Invitational, y'all. There's going to be a lot of Lyft drivers getting their last hoorah in the league. And I hope they go out and put some good tape out there because for a second, just to be on a more serious note, I joke around, I throw these jokes around, but these are these guys' lives. These are these guys' lives and their careers and their dreams that they're out there trying to save tomorrow. I'd like Lane an 8, but that's 83 is a lifelong sentimental value number for him. He's wore it his whole life. It means something to him. He's not coming out of 83. He's not coming out of 83. It's going to be somebody random, like if they keep a 6th receiver or something that gets 8. You know? This B-Rob shit was the most cutthroat decisions they've made. Yeah, it's very cutthroat. It was very cutthroat. I mean, Adam Peters has not shied away from being cutthroat. I now see why people say he's a mafioso in there. He's a thug. That man came in here and said, Jahan Dotson, after 2 weeks of training camp, you are the weakest link. You are so irrelevant to us. We're going to send you to a divisional rival. Jahan Dotson went and got him a ring last year. I mean, he basically put his name on the group project he didn't contribute in, but he contributed in the playoffs. He contributed in the Super Bowl, but Jahan Dotson was so damn expendable to Adam Peters. He said, I don't care about trading you to our biggest op. Emmanuel Forbes, you were a 1st-round pick. We don't care. Snip, snip. Jamin Davis, snip, snip. Fadarian Mathis just got released yesterday, y'all. He was a 2nd-round pick for Ronald Eugene Rivera's tenure. Snip, snip. Everything about Adam Peters' way that he's ran this organization since taking over has been cutthroat. It's been cutthroat because he sees it how me and my boys in our group chat and how a lot of y'all see it, that roster was ass and that we got a bunch of guys who never contributed to winning. We got a bunch of 5s and 6s that we saw like bad bitches. You know, she's a 4 in real life, but she's a 9 to you when you've starved for a year. And brother, we've been starving. We've been starving like Marvin for a long time here. It's why even some of the players we love in this organization, who we know are really good players, our fans think they're elite. Our fans think they're great, and they're not. Thank you, Adam Peters. Thank you, Josh Harris. Thank you, Dan Quinn and company. Lance Newmark for helping give a facelift and a baptism. They don't even got the same performance center name anymore. It went from Redskins Park to Ortho Virginia Training Center at Commanders Park. There was something in between that, I believe, and now it's the Bear. We had the Bear with it. Big Bear .ai Performance Center. I'm not going to say the .ai. We had the Big Bear Performance Center with it. But yeah, man, it's been nothing but ongoing change since they took over here, man. Tizzy Bang, appreciate you for the $4.99. What would Adam Pierce net? Supposedly on the block, any cut candidates you looking for us to potentially sign? I'll tell you what, I will be looking at the wide receiver position. Potentially at running back too, but I think we're good at running back. Alec Pierce is a very solid receiver. Very good size, solid receiver. I think Alec Pierce had 8 or 9 touchdowns last year. If that's a guy potentially on the move, that could be somebody we're interested in. We can't bank on more than 8 to 10 games this year out of Noah Brown because his resume says that's about the max you're going to get out of him. If we would have got all 17 games out of Noah, Noah's probably at like an Alec Pierce type season last year. He probably around 700-800 yards because Jaden was looking at him some weeks more than he looked at 17. So I'm looking to see what wide receivers are being cut because I think on the original 53, we'll probably see 5. We'll probably just see 5 receivers on that original one, and you could throw a Ja'Cory Brooks type on the practice squad. And guys, do not kid yourself. Oh my God, Ja'Cory Brooks will never make it through waivers. That nigga's making it through waivers. Like he's making it through waivers. We don't have to lie to ourselves. You ain't got a lot to kick it, y'all. You know? Oh, man. B-Rob gone, man. B-Rob gone, man. Pull one out for my man B-Rob. Pull one out for Ken Folk. Brian Keith, man. Many men. Shout out to him, man. Shout out to him. What up, Paul, again? The long pause on the roster is being shown by every single Peters action, bro. I come back to that pause very often because David Aldridge. Shout out to David Aldridge. Absolute legend. So, Adam, what do you think is the current condition or shape that the roster is in as we speak? That man AP stepped up to the podium and said, and we all felt it. It was the silence heard around the world, if that makes any sense. That man told us in that very moment, that roster is dreck. It's ass, and I cannot wait to send most of these players away and build this team in my mind because, man, it's been a very cutthroat operation, and we're past the point of sweetheart deals. We're past the point of fan favorites that aren't really that good, but our fans champion them like they're the best in the league. And here are the days where the standard is the standard and get in line and he's brought some guys that he helped draft over here so far. Some guys that he's been in the same building with, Von Miller, Deebo Samuel, Javon Kinlaw. And that Kinlaw piece, man, I'm telling you, Javon Kinlaw is going to break out for this team, bro. They gave that boy $15 million for a reason, man. $15 million a year. Looking for that Madden roster update. Maybe they'll give Bill a little spike before the season starts so we can actually use him. How's he looking on Madden so far? I haven't played it yet. I'm going to get my first taste of Madden 26 when my son come over this weekend. I got the kids for the weekend, so we're going to probably hop on that at some point. But what's Bill looking like on Madden? I know they probably got him at like a 58 overall or some shit as a 7th round pick, so that shit's probably impossible to use. Let him cook, man. Let him cook. Now we just got to figure out this 17 situation. I hope B-Rob balls out for Shanahan. I hope he goes crazy over there. And I hope he brings his running shoes because that whole running back room is one snap away from the ER every time we look up on the injury report league wide. So you finna play, Brian Robinson. You're going to get a lot of time. So take care of Trent Williams for us, man. William Lee said, someone said on LT, that's what B-Rob gets for not signing. On Louis T, that's what he gets for not signing Ed Sutton. Life comes at you fast, right? Life comes at you fast. Everybody was on Ben Standig's head top last week, and all of a sudden, boom, B-Rob's not here a week later. He gone. And they were able to fetch something for him in a trade rather than have to settle for a release. The release, I ain't gonna lie, the release would have made me feel a bit of a way, even though it was inevitable. It would have made me feel a bit of a way. But I feel a lot better now that we got a 6th round pick. Also, for those, because I've seen people hit me up on social media in the DM, for those saying, Rio, how come we couldn't get anything more for Brian Robinson? He's a good running back. He is a decent running back. He is a middle of the pack or closer to the bottom half than the top half running back in this league. In the world where you, your mother, and your grandpa can run 4,000 yards, B-Rob's never run for 800, but he's solid. And a lot of teams can use solid. There are a lot of teams that need more in that running back room. Here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Trade value is in the eye of the beholder. And teams be out here fucking up the market because they overspend on shit they don't need to. For example, the Saints traded a 4th and a 7th for a wide receiver 9.5 out of 10 people have never heard in their life. I'm talking about a 27-year-old receiver with 475 career yards. The Saints, a team that cannot afford to be trading picks because they're going to be ass juice in 2025. They are going to be in the tank for a quarterback type market. Just traded a 4th and a 7th to their former head coach, Sean Payton, for, what is his name? Devon Ville. Never heard of this dude in my life. 475 career yards at 27 years old. 4th and a 7th. Doesn't make sense. Meanwhile, the most undervalued position in the league, running back, a quality NFL running back with over 7,000 yards and 60 touchdowns in his career, still under 30 years old, named Joe Mixon, gets traded for a 7th. The 224th pick in the draft last year. So trade value is whatever the person that's sending the picks is willing to give. So I don't even know what trade value is at this point. Shit is crazy. The Saints are a wild group. The Saints are DB, my brother. Oh my God, he's in midseason form and we're still here in August, man. Blessings on a Friday afternoon, man. Every time this happens, bro, it gets me emotional. It gets me emotional, man. Good luck to B-Rob. It's Bill season. Our defense will surprise people this year. Terry is the final piece like a Thanos Infinity Stone. When he drops in the Soul Stone, we back. Because Terry is a part of the soul, the heart, the core nucleus of this team. And once it's dropped in the Infinity Gauntlet, Jaden Daniels can then snap. And we headed towards our first title season contention in my life as a fan. DB, always hold it down. You are the real MVP, my brother. I appreciate the $99.99 super chat donation as we currently sit here. Your boy is now at 19,913 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button if you're not subscribed to the channel yet. Let me get these last 87 in the next 48 hours. So when we go to Commanders Kings live on Sunday night, I'm not the peasant in the room. Ed got 20K. Rico got 28K. Louis about to hit 30. Let your boy get in the 20s so I can join the rest of the group, man. Let your boy be official, man. Also, smash that like button. The channel's going absolutely nuts right now, and we're going to take this to heights we've never seen in the 2025 season. And I appreciate y'all for locking in and rocking with your boy, because you know your boy likes to yap, your boy likes to ramble, and I'm looking forward to any and all of y'all that pull up to the Commanders Kings live event. Can't wait to meet y'all, chop it up with y'all. I'll even have a drink with y'all, and I don't drink alcohol. So listen, just don't get crazy now. They've been talking about trying to get your boy. They've been talking about trying to get your boy drunk, and we don't do all that. So, oh man. Lou funny as shit. Why he cut me up in the chat? I told him I'm wearing a hoodie because I threw a little Commanders Kings logo on a hoodie to the show. They said, hold up, bro. I know you ain't lose all that weight to rock a hoodie in August. You supposed to be out here giving it. You supposed to be out here shitting on him with the new physique. Let me put on for the brand, Lou. Let me put on for the culture in the brand, Lou. God damn. I'm definitely not keeping that shit on. It's for the photo ops. Oh, man. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. I'm excited for Sunday. You know what? I'm not excited about that game tomorrow. Rio, if Robinson, if me and Louis. Now, y'all don't want to see Rio, if and Louis, because y'all saw what Louis Tiff was talking about. Man, we better have a time. How you feel about Jaden ranked 21? I think it's absolute. Someone should go to jail. Whoever is responsible should go to jail. I'm going to save that for another post because I'm just going to unload on it. Yes, that sounds crazy, but I'm not taking it back. I'm unloading on the topic of Jaden at 21 because there is not 20 better players in the National Football League going into 2025 than one Jaden Daniels. They wilding. Real about to get Ubered home by a former player. My DD about to be, whoa, that was crazy. But my designated driver about to be a former Commander. What up, Bobby Price? Oh, shit. You already working? You already got you a great. Hey, look at you. Keep them checks coming in, man. Hey, I'll talk to Ed for you. We get you on the defenders. We get you right. We get you a nice little spot on the DC defenders, my guy. Oh, man. Fantasy football. My fantasy draft's on the 31st. I cannot wait for that. I'm very excited for it. Uber driver about to be Chris Moore. Chris Moore come to pick me up. I'm not getting in the car with him. I don't even trust his hands on the steering wheel. Them shits don't work. I don't trust them, bro. Hell no. Hands shaky as shit. Imagine Chris Moore with a firearm spraying the whole block within a 1 mile radius. Hell no. You know? Is this a good trade? Yes, it's a good trade because we got something for him. We were going to cut him. We made sure word got out last week or late last week that we're trying to trade him because he wasn't a part of the plans going forward. So, yes, it's a good trade because, listen, we just got more for Brian Robinson Jr. than the Bengals got for Joe Mixon. Joe Mixon is significantly better than Brian Robinson. Like I said, trade value is in the eye of the beholder. But, yeah, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Edif, Rico, if Rio, if and Louis, if just a bunch of drunk bastards on the stage. Oh, man. Let's get it, y'all. I'm excited. I'm working on a couple guests that could potentially be very large guests, but we're going to see. Oh, man. Brian Robinson is no longer a Commander, man. Let's get up to 20K. Y'all heard my guy. We turning up on Sunday. Adam Rank was probably it had to be because Jaden at 21 is an absolute mockery, a travesty. It's blasphemous. I'm flummoxed. I'm perplexed. Someone has to pay for that. And 5 is about to make the league burn because when he's top 5 next year, you're going to realize it was wrong. Bill should wear 44. Absolutely not. 1, John Riggins. 2, 44 is a disgusting number. Cam Scatterbo looks disgusting in 44, but it looks just right. That's what a Bama that run a 5.3 40 should be wearing. 4,000 yards, 32 touchdowns market. Oh yeah. We're going over the 4,000 mark. We're going over the 30 touchdown mark for the first time in 58 years since Sonny Jurgensen. I'm going 40 combined touchdowns between passing and rushing. So it's definitely coming, but I ain't going to stay here too long today, but just give me some closing thoughts on the Brian Robinson trade. Well, let's go back down memory lane for a second. What were your favorite Brian Robinson Jr. moments? And we all know coming out versus Tennessee for his first game. I remember the diving touchdown the night we beat the Eagles on Monday Night Football. Were we their first loss? Or like we broke a long winning streak? I don't remember because I try to Men in Black zap myself from anything pre-Adam Peters' life, but were they undefeated? The big hat movement, for sure. The big hat movement. He is the first person to bring out a big hat. Nut-ass Gilly the Kid, you would never have a big hat on playing mascot and doing your little dancey dance in the street with your neighbor if it wasn't for Brian Robinson Jr. Trendsetter. B-Rob's big run versus the Titans last year up the right sideline. You got to account for that because that's like the only big run of his career. Well, he had a big one week 2 versus the Giants as well. He had a few that could have went the distance but didn't ultimately do it. But, yep. Oh, shout out to the Commanders, like my boy Lou just said. Shout out to the Commanders for giving us some news on a Friday where not too much things are happening in the world. But shout out to B-Rob, man. Oh, when he ran over Buddy in the Atlanta game, I have a short on the channel. That happened right in front of me and Jalen at the game, rocking the All Blacks when we beat Atlanta. That was what? Taylor Heineke versus Marcus Mariota. Nasty quarterback matchup. I love this front office too. They don't play games. They don't play games at all, and I'm here for it. B-Rob caught a pass from Howell and took it to, oh my God, the screen. Yes, when he backed into the end zone. Someone else just said that too. He looked good versus Detroit. We didn't give him the ball that much, but he looked good versus Detroit. Yep. Back in my days, 32 for a running back was like 23. Now don't Bill wear 30. Yeah. It definitely used to hit different. That's a traditional ass running back number. Definitely used to hit different for sure. B-Rob, man. It was real, man. We're going to pull one out for my boy, Brian Keith Robinson Jr., and we're going to wish him the very best in San Francisco and wherever his career takes him if they don't extend him, because he is on the final year. So San Francisco may have just given us a 6th-round pick for a 1-year rental, and that is the risk you pay when you trade for a guy with an expiring contract. And considering he's on the last year of his rookie deal, that could be that. Not my problem, though. We will gladly take the 6th-round pick over here in D.C. Man, that fumble versus the Eagles in the playoff, not the playoff game, in the home game, pissed me off so much, bro. Pissed me off so much. I believe we have like up to 19 to 20 million in effective salary cap right now. Wish we can get Micah. Not happening, y'all. Are we looking at any comp picks this year? None so far. A shame that didn't work out, but that be the business, though. That be the business. You always take a chance and doesn't work out with everybody. Cue up the graphic of Chris Olave versus all the stuff we got for the trade back, Howell, Cole Turner, Brian Robinson Jr., just a bunch of players that didn't end up getting the second contracts here in D.C. But it be like that. F it. We ball. I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy. Click the like button. Drop something in the comments if you need to, and tell a friend to subscribe, as we're almost at that 20,000 subscriber milestone. Help me be the last Commander King to get into the 20,000 subscriber club. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy on a Friday afternoon, and best of luck and well wishes to Brian Robinson Jr. All jokes aside, Hope you thrive. You're an actual good person. You're in the best shape of your career. Go out and have yourself a year, because that white boy in front of you is going to get hurt, because he do every year, and I would never draft him in fantasy football again. That's all I got for right now. Shout out to B-Rob. Shout out to Gabe, and hail to the Washington Commanders one more time on our way out the door. Here's a word from today's sponsor. See y'all for the watch party tomorrow, unless some Terry news come out. We out. I've been looking to find the best deal on Washington Commanders tickets for the 2025 season, which is why I want to give the sponsor of today's video, SeatGeek, a huge shout out. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sporting events, festivals, and more. The NFL is right around the corner, and MLB is in full swing. I love using SeatGeek. Recently used it, lock in my training camp tickets. Most notably, I was at the Grand National Tour with my son, Kendrick Lamar, and SZA at Northwest Stadium. SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 through 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. So look for the green dots. Green means good, red means bad, plus every ticket is backed by their buyer guarantee. And you know I had to come through for y'all using promo code RIO for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That's $20 off your first purchase with promo code RIO. RIO. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app and have the code automatically added to your account so you can use it later. Thank you again, SeatGeek, for sponsoring this video.